all week in the Italian press for a run of poor performances. Genoa without the Brazilian Branco, but otherwise at full strength, unbeaten in 4 league games and through to the last 8 of the UEFA Cup in midweek with victory over Steaua Bucharest. Our commentator is Gary Bloom.
So Inter, who won just one of their last 8 league games to get this match underway, playing from left to right in the first half, and beaten at home this season. Genoa's record here, quite simply, is awful. And it's Inter who press forward right from the start with Bianchi. Hammered away, it will be the first throw-in of the match to Inter. Genoa unbeaten in their last 4 games. They've won their last 2 matches, beating Bari and Parma. This really is one of the highlights of the calendar for them. Referee today, Marcello Nicchi, insistent that this throw-in is taken from the correct place, and Bergomi will take it. And has it again. Good deal of vocal encouragement for Inter from their fans, who've had to endure 1 or 2 disappointments from their favourite side this season. No doubt they were pumped up in their expectations by Inter's form last year. Aguilera turns it on to Ruotolo. Here's Zenga. Studied start by Inter. Aguilera, the Uruguayan. Switches the emphasis of play to the right-hand side. Mateus. Moratti was the guilty. Mateus was just getting into his stride. Klinsmann. This is Brehme. Picking out Bergomi again. He's now fully recovered from injury that ruled him out of a couple of matches for Inter. It's a very patient build-up by Inter, but they haven't had a shot on goal yet. Mateus has half a yard here. Inter wanted the free kick, and Mateus wants to show the referee the damage. Meanwhile, Aguilera counter-attacks for Genoa. Tries to find Scuravi, but Inter win it back. To feel there was a good deal of wrong-headedness about that challenge on Mateus, which left him clutching his shin. This is Brehme. Brehme again! Well, Brehme hasn't scored this season for Inter. He almost corrected that statistic with that shot. Full-blooded strike, but cleared the crossbar. Some consternation down on the Inter bench about the fitness now of Lothar Matthäus. Scuravi won that particular duel. Eranio. Klinsmann couldn't win the ball for his side, but possession is changing hands with the rapidity of an ice hockey game at the moment. Ciocci. 8 is Desideri. Well, that's a fine ball, finding Ciocci. He'll need support. Rather ambitious to try his luck from that sort of range. Matthäus forcing it wide to his German international colleague Andy Brehme. Ciocci was pushing his marker as he strode onto that ball. He entirely agrees with the referee's decision. That was a good deep cross by Brehme. Ciocci had just pushed his defender aside to steal half a yard. this Serie A game. Brehme. For the record, in the corresponding match last season, Inter beat Genoa 2-1. Matthäus and Klinsmann scored the goals. Number 4 is Stefano Eranio, who's just bursting onto the international scene. The few Genoa players ever to have done so. There's Walter Zenga, who recently lost his place in the Italian national team. He hopes to be back in the picture for the forthcoming game against Cyprus in the final Group 3 match. Plenty of possession, plenty of passing, no goals for Inter. They've certainly had the lion's share of play so far, but nothing to show for it. Torrente. Plenty of time and space on the edge of his own penalty area. Bergomi. It is Desideri. Matthäus. There was always going to be an ambitious pass. Genoa on the counter-attack. Ferri. Cut out quite easily by Montanari. But Inter have given it away again. Plenty of players forward here for Genoa, who are caught offside. But the linesman hasn't raised his flag. And Inter's tactics of pushing out there almost cost them dear. Zenga can smile ruefully. But Genoa were in an onside position. Still await the first goal of the game. Nice ripple of passes for Genoa. This is Corrado ghosting into that inside left position. Found a couple of colleagues on the back post for that hopelessly miscued shot. And the big Czech striker who came from Sparta Prague during Italia 90 almost gave his side a goal. Bianchi. Klinsmann. As Brehme on the overlap. Klinsmann will be the target here. Brehme again. Inter certainly have had the best of the play so far, but Genoa's tactics of containment and counter-attack have worried Inter, who will need a goal just to settle their nerves now. Oh, the goalkeeper made a real meal of that. And the Inter captain, Giuseppe Bergomi, almost took advantage of that mistake on the near post. Braglia, the big 6'4" goalkeeper, got nowhere near that one. Matthäus to take the second consecutive corner. Well, the goalkeeper dealt with that one a little bit more effectively. Ferri to see it over the top. A little bit of pressure building here for Inter. Bianchi. Did well to get his cross in under pressure. This time Braglia, under pressure himself from Klinsmann, took the ball cleanly. Ciocci. Klinsmann. Signorini got the challenge in and might have hurt himself in the process of doing so. Great move this by Inter, and just as Klinsmann was preparing to shoot, Signorini caught him. Seems to have hurt his right hand. And Signorini, who's been ever present this season in this Genoa side, really involved in that last-ditch attempt to stop Klinsmann striking the ball on goal. This really would be a blow for Genoa to lose their captain and central defender. On the replay, it looks as though Signorini made a genuine attempt to get to the ball. Just have a quarter of an hour gone of this game. Still Inter 0, Genoa 0. Mateus will take this free kick. There's 2 or 3 Inter players lined up. The referee insisted that wall retreats fully. Brehme, 1-0. Full-blooded shot by Andy Brehme. And all Inter's pressure eventually pays off. It's his first goal of the season, and when Andy Brehme strikes them, no goalkeeper in the world can stop them. They've scored so many important goals from dead ball situations, and another one here in the Giuseppe Meazza Stadium. That goal of Andy Brehme's should give the side a good deal of confidence. The question now is whether they can set up a platform of authority and attack Genoa. Genoa in turn will have to alter their tactics, because they're going to have to come out now and take the game to Inter. The only win away from home this season has come at Bari, and the visitors find themselves a goal down now. Brehme. Here come Inter again. Mateus. That's a great ball. Bergomi. Oh, and they almost make a real meal of it. And I suspect the mistakes that we're seeing now in the Genoa defence is a direct result of the increasing pressure Inter are beginning to apply on that Genoa goal. Appealed for the offside, but again the linesman didn't play the game the way they wanted it to be played. And this is Eranio, who just manages to keep the ball in play. Aguilera. Well, that's a good ball, but this time Eranio is offside. Now, did Eranio time his run to perfection? Certainly the linesman's flag is very late there. Maybe Genoa be genuinely disappointed with that decision. Corrado with a layoff. Eranio. again going for the return. Crowded out by the Inter defence, but he's stolen away through. And sets up a counter-attack for Inter. Klinsmann. Referee waves play on before Ferri forces the ball out of play. Desideri. And he did so well at Brehme before joining Inter. Mathias, helped on by Montanari. Inter with their carpet football now, beginning to spray the ball around. This is Bergomi. Bianchi. Able to pull the ball back effectively to find Klinsmann, who've taken up a back post position. Both Inter and Genoa among Italy's 4 UEFA Cup entrants this season. Inter have already gone out of the competition in round 1 to Boa Vista of Portugal. Genoa through to the quarter-finals. Corrado with a flick on. Ruotolo wide to Eranio. Aguilera again. It's turning into a very good game of football now. Ciocci. Lovely flick on by Klinsmann. Desideri. One pass too many, I suspect. To give Inter credit for playing some very attractive football. Back flick by Desideri. Wrong-footed fellow player. Torrente. Get the impression that Genoa just need to step up a gear now if they're going to trouble Inter. There's nobody near Scaravi as he climbed to head that ball down. He's unable to keep possession for his side, and Inter have it again. Teams with identical playing records. Genoa 5th in the table, Inter 6th. They both have the same number of points. Inter with the advantage here. Ciocci, the man has been fouled. And Torrente, the man who just caught him here, and he's going to have his name taken by the referee, Marcello Nicchi. Klinsmann and Ciocci have felt the brutal nature of some of Genoa's tackling. Brehme then with a free kick. A lazy shot by Mathias. Never had the power to trouble the Genoa defence. Here's Mathias again. Away by Ferri. Desideri. Ciocci! Testing the goalkeeper. Klinsmann unable to take advantage on the back post. Great piece of skill by Ciocci there. Goalkeeper might have done better and held it at the first attempt. Almost got his foot onto that one. Inter offside here. Certainly been interesting how Klinsmann made contact initially from the corner there. He and Bergomi both straight into offside positions, along with Ciocci. Inter Inter 1, Genoa 0. Goal by Andy Brehme after 16 minutes. Still separating the two sides. It's a lead which Inter have deserved. Genoa's fast and mobile attack has shown themselves to be capable of troubling the Inter defence. And here they come again. Oh, a wasted pass. Genoa should take confidence from their midweek win over Steaua Bucharest in the UEFA Cup, which moved them through to the quarter-finals of the competition. But they're back defending again here. Klinsmann lurking on the back post. Collovati with the important clearance. Great skill here. Montanari. Montanari stays forward for the corner. Montanari in his first season in Internazionale. Headed powerfully away by Eranio on the near post. Close to half-time now. Desideri has it for Inter, but was being held back. Slotted so well into this Inter team after his move from Roma. Can Inter steal a second goal before the break? The domination of midfield and urgency of their play suggests that it'll be Inter who'll score the next goal of this game. Mateus, oh, great chip into Brehme. Forward. Couldn't add the final gloss. What a splendid move. Beautifully contrived. And the architect, Lothar Matthäus. This reverse angle pass to Brehme was sheer poetry. To Shane, the header didn't match up to the move which preceded it. Means the first half should end on a high note. On a note from the referee's whistle. Inter consummately in control, but with just one goal to show for their efforts so far. That of Andy Brehme after 16 minutes play. The half-time score from the Giuseppe Meazza Stadium. Internazionale 1, Genoa 0. From the Giuseppe Meazza, Internazionale 1, Genoa 0. And it's Genoa in the white, who haven't won here in 36 years, who have possession now. Really is quite extraordinary record. And they're going to have to attack Inter in this second half if they're going to get anything from this game. They were really up against it in the first half. The only score of the opening 45 minutes, courtesy of Andy Brehme, a rocket of a free kick from the edge of the Genoa penalty area. Eranio, Ruotolo. Slid into the path of Onorati. Once again, Genoa lose the ball. And keeping possession really has been a problem for them in this game. Bianchi. Klinsmann. Broken down by Collovati. Bergomi sets up the platform for another Inter ray. Mateus. Bianchi. Patient football now by Inter. It's a great ball looking for Bianchi. Klinsmann. Oh, they appeal for handball against Signorini. Able to win that particular duel. Ball got to the touchline before he did. Klinsmann. Desideri. Plenty of players forward on this attack once again for Inter. Keep looking for the opening. They're prepared to keep possession until they find it, Inter. Klinsmann. Ciocci! Just about got back by Signorini, the captain. Didn't do Braglia, the goalkeeper, too many favours there, because Bianchi was after it. Inter has started this second half very brightly indeed. Ruotolo. Ruotolo scored a goal against Inter-Genoa's 3-0 home win last season. His last goal was against Inter. Signorini to take the throw. And it's gone the other way. In general, it's been a good-natured game. I always get the impression that the game should yield up more goals, especially the way Inter are playing. Corrado came off the foot of Baggio, but he didn't know too much about it. You know, Baggio should find himself in the Italian national squad, the forthcoming European Championship qualifier against Cyprus next weekend. New breed of Italian internationals. Along with that man there, Stefano Eranio. Ruotolo, who goes for return but is offside. Wasn't too far away from springing that into defence. That's how close it was. This is neat football by Inter. Montanari has plenty of support here from Bergomi, the captain. Now, Inter have got a lot of players caught forward here. They'll have to funnel back quickly. In fact, they've won possession back. Ferri. Such rich Italian football that Inter play. They are really quite irrepressible at times, and the scoreline at the moment certainly flatters Genoa. Klinsmann. 1-0 Genoa trail, and they hit Inter now on the counter-attack with Ruotolo. Is preparing to come off. Matthäus would seem the obvious substitution. He's still holding his leg in some pain, Matthäus. Brehme won it back with such ease. And Matthäus, and really the engine room. Inter, good deal of pain here. Klinsmann too is limping, so which of the two Germans do you bring off? Both, of course, would be sorely missed in Germany's forthcoming European Championship qualifier against Luxembourg, a match they must win to qualify for next summer's European Championship finals. And it's Klinsmann who's going to come off. He seems to have picked up a knee injury, as the picture quite clearly shows. So one striker replaces another. Former Genoa player, so he'll really want to do well in this second half. Inter, meanwhile, will have to do without the services of Klinsmann, but Matthäus just about is fit to continue. 1-0 into lead. Since his goal, seems to have played better and better in that inter-defence. Zenga, who's enjoying his 9th season at the club. Scaravi can't win possession for his side. Scaravi's been an anonymous figure for Genoa in this game. He's scored 2 in his last 3 games, but he's had precious few opportunities to increase that tally in this game. Incidentally, Internazionale led the table for 1 week after 3 matches of the Italian league season. Difficult to see why, given the sort of form they're expressing here. This is Bianchi onto his unfavoured left foot. Fontalan again. How did they conspire to miss that one? Well, the goalkeeper didn't do his side any favours here by making it present of the ball to Fontalan, who should have scored initially, and more especially from close range. Almost scored his 2nd goal of the season. So often what appears so easy on a football pitch is so hard to achieve. As Fontalan found out there. Who knows, that just could be a turning point of the match. As Genoa have possession with Ruotolo, who've taken the ball out of play. Again. Signorini almost played himself into trouble there. All of that he was covering the danger, and there's Osvaldo Bagnoli, the coach of Genoa. Signorini. Scaravi. Ruotolo has won a free kick for his side here. See the kick on his ankle too. Bortolazzi will take it. Scaravi's taken up a far post position. Here is Scaravi, and that's the equaliser. Aguilera makes it 1-1. Inter generous to a fault now at both ends of the field. Fontalan spurned an opportunity to score just moments earlier, and now with his slack marking have afforded Genoa an equaliser. The Uruguayan just can't believe it. Collovati, number 5, absolutely delighted with his striker, but they left Scaravi on the back post, and Bergomi of all people just let Aguilera steal half a yard on him. It's quite a different game now. And Inter, who've drawn 7 of their 13 league games this season, are once again level. It really is ironical that Inter, who've dominated the game in every aspect, now find themselves back on level terms. That miss by Fontalan seems to grow in importance as this match progresses. the goal scorer. He scored a midweek winner to put Steaua Bucharest out of the UEFA Cup. He was pushed in the back there by Bergomi, and his side have a free kick. Aguilera's goal coming just after the hour mark. Inter 1, Genoa 1. It was an ambitious strike on goal. The fullback Ferri. And Internazionale about to make a second substitution here. Fausto Pizzi about to come on for them. It looks like Montanari, the man who's going to come on. Indeed, that is the swap. One midfield player for another. Wonder if he can add the sort of bite to the Inter midfield that they will need in the remainder of this game. Deep wide to Bianchi. Bergomi's cross. Got cleared by Signorini. Oh, how about that for an exquisite piece of skill by Aguilera. Pushed up very quickly. We're almost caught out there. Here's Montanari. Montanari forced wide now. Come as you like. Ferri gets it back to his goalkeeper. And all of a sudden, Genoa playing with a little bit of confidence. Still 1-1. Eranio making a great run here. He's beaten the offside trap. He's round Zenga. And he's scored the second goal of the game for Genoa. They've come from behind to snatch the lead. And against the run of play, Genoa lead by 2 goals to 1. Well, Eranio must have raced 60 yards to get onto that pass. Pizzi never picked him up as he ran from the right back berth and ghosted into the inside left position. And brings delight for Osvaldo, the coach of Genoa. Trying last quarter of the game now for Inter, who are unbeaten at home this season. Bergomi finding Ferri. Brehme, who can deliver a deep cross from here. Indeed he does. Pizzi, 2 each. Pizzi is Inter's saviour with 10 minutes left. It took a mistake to open up the Genoa defence, but Pizzi was there with a full-blooded shot to beat Braglia and level it again at 2-2. Italian football can be dull and negative. 4 goals now. As this match seesaws from end to end, you still have the feeling that Inter or Genoa could steal a winner in the last few minutes. Eranio. Genoa, one suspects, are going to dig in now and play for the draw. They had a brief glimpse of victory after Eranio put them ahead. But all that's changed now following the goal by Fausto Pizzi. Desideri. Inter now will open the throttle and go full pelt for victory. Bianchi. Whistle's gone. There's been an infringement inside that Genoa box. Ciocci, the guilty party. It's the second time in the match she's done that. The referee has spotted the infringement on both occasions. Baggio. 3 is Brehme. Ciocci. Desideri! Oh, the goalkeeper's fumbled it! And how did that Genoa goal survive there? This really was an outrageous save, spinning the ball there and just hacking it away from the legs of Ciocci. Well, there's been enough incident in this game for 10 Italian league matches. Signorini. Good ball by Pizzi. Bianchi. Plenty of options here for Inter. Mateus. It just isn't Inter's day. They've tried so hard to find a winning goal. And Mateus only a foot away from doing just that. Aguilera guilty of making a bet, over which Ferri fell. But Genoa now very close to taking a point off Inter here. Inside the final minutes of the match. Still Inter 2, Genoa 2. Well, a late free kick here for Genoa. Maybe a last attempt for them to snatch an likely equaliser. Short to Ferri. It's all over. Genoa have taken their first point off Inter here for 7 years. They led at one stage by 2-1, but a late equaliser by Pizzi means the final score is Internazionale 2, Genoa 2.